Rich back here at Benzinga's Fintech Day in New York City, and I'm with one of my favorites. It's Michael Eschmann, the managing director of RecShares. This is year 4 for you guys.
Year 4, yeah.
Tell me why you love this event so much.
It's been a great partnership, Benzinga. So Rex is an ETF issuer, and the types of products that we manage are loved by the retail trading community. So it's a perfect fit. Benzinga, our fourth year here. We love joining the conference, networking, learning about the fintech, what's new in fintech, and these are our people. So we're always happy to be here.
Well, no, and we're grateful, super grateful to have you. And I think that those making those connections, especially where we're at with so many fascinating things going on in financial tech, I think those connections are pretty important to make, and maybe even more so than, not that connections have never been important, they always have, but maybe even more so now because of the kind of time we live in.
100%. Yeah, I mean, it's the rise of the retail platforms globally has really democratized trading, and retail trading now makes up such a huge percentage of off-hour trading. I was on a panel earlier today about the transition to 24/5 trading, in a couple of years, and how that is opening up opportunities for retail, particularly in the APAC region, to trade U.S. equity, U.S. ETFs in a meaningful way. And whereas we saw institutions having access to futures and swaps and being able to hedge overnight and take advantage of catalysts that happen after market hours, now that's opening up to retail, and that's really exciting for us.
Yeah.
We have a ton of clients, a ton of traders in Asia. 20% of our assets can be tied back to Asia, specifically Korea. So it's a really important development. It's a really important market for us.
Huge market over there in Korea.
Huge. And so, yeah, we like to, we're at the forefront of it. They're trading our products in major ways, and anything we can help do to kind of build out depth of market and increase our penetration into the market makers who are developing those markets is huge for us.
Something else, obviously, it's huge, leverage trading. I know that's a big part of what you guys do and what's going on in the space right now entirely.
It is, yeah. Single stock leverage ETFs have really blown up over the past several years.
What do you think the reason is for that?
It is, so when I kind of think about the growth of retail trading globally, I think about, one is the proliferation of these retail platforms, the Robinhoods of the world, the Moomoos, and then you kind of couple that with COVID, several years ago. What else was there to do but trade?
I was betting on marble racing.
There you go. The leverage products are volatile. They move quickly. They are a darling of the day traders and the retail trading class. So, the statistics on growth of trading in those products in retail in Asia just keeps going up and up and up. 65% of the revenues of the ATS trading venues in Asia can be attributed to Korea. So again, as I mentioned, 20% of our assets are tied back to Asia, specifically Korea. They love to trade. They love to trade off hours. They love to trade when they get home from work or before work. So it's just been a huge development, and it just continues to grow each and every year.
Mike, maybe forward 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, where you see things going and how you want RecShares to fit into that.
Yeah, it's listen, the ETF industry is, I've been in the ETF industry for north of 15 years now, but I still feel like it's the early innings. There's the migration out of mutual funds into ETFs. The retail classes has become ever more important in the growth of new ETFs. And you have, larger asset management firms, pivoting to the ETF business, moving out of mutual funds to ETFs. So the runway is long. Again, I feel like we're in the early to mid innings here, and Rex is really positioned very well as an alternative ETF provider. We have everything from leverage trading vehicles to income generation plays via covered call strategies to crypto. We have launched the first 40 Act crypto funds in the U.S., and we're super excited about that and the opportunity that presents over the coming years as crypto is accepted more as an asset class and not so much as a currency.
Yeah, institutional backing of crypto is
Huge.
blowing it up. You mentioned the early innings. Just make sure I'm with you when we're like the 18th inning, like the World Series. I want to be with you then, because that's when it's really going to be important.
That's good. That's going to be fun.
Mike Eschmann, the managing director of Rex Shares, it is always such a great pleasure to see you. Thanks for what you guys are doing. Keep up the great work, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks for having us. We look forward to next year as well.
Pleasure and honor all mine.
All right.